Hey everyone, it's Dee and welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are having a good day so far because I am. I've been having a very productive past few days, to be honest, and I don't know, I'm just trying to find my groove when it comes to like posting here on YouTube. I recently decided to change my upload schedule just so that it could meet my schedule for my other platforms, like my other channel and then my podcast. So from now on, for now, I think, I'm gonna push for Sundays and Wednesdays just because it works for me. So last Sunday, I did uploaded a video of me chopping Hoyas, right? Like I chopped them a lot, and I also did some chores, which is like flush the media and also use some sulfur spray for maintenance, because the reason for that is winter is kind of a season where plants are growing a little slower. I wouldn't say too slow because they still have the right environment for them because of all the things that we install, like the grow lights, and we keep the humidity high in a way. But it's still, in a sense, it's a little colder where I'm at. I'm at the basement, so it's colder. They just tend to grow slower. You would notice that as a plant owner. So even though I'm giving them the best setup as much as I could, there are still factors that I couldn't control anymore. So they're growing slower, and at the same time, because of that, I tend to not take as much photos of them. It's like I'm giving them a break, and personally I find that they like it because I haven't been disturbing them in a while. Unlike before, if you have been following me, especially on Instagram, you would know that I spam plant photos a lot on my stories. I know it's annoying, I'm so sorry, but I'm just like obsessed with taking photos of my plants. That's just me, especially like new leaves and stuff like that. But recently I've been just, letting them do their thing. And while at it, I figured I could spray the sulfur. And I don't know if you guys are aware, probably going to insert a clip or whatever, but when you spray sulfur to Hoyas, it will be kind of like, it will dry up, and there are spots that are white. It's not pretty at all. Not pretty at all. So I think this is the perfect timing for me to do that, because since I'm ignoring them, I'm not taking as much photos, like I said, so it's okay for them to look like that. It's for maintenance anyways. Today, what we're going to do is, I calloused the Hoyas already, and we're gonna prop them in water. That's my preference for propping Hoyas for now. As part of my rebranding of the shop. So let me just be clear, in case some people, especially people in Canada who buys from me, are worried or kind of like maybe didn't understand. But I guess I get it. Maybe my past few videos, I kind of expressed so much disappointment to the point that you guys felt like I will close the shop entirely, but that's not what's happening. I'm just rebranding. I'm just not doing the multi-vendor thing anymore. I'm probably going to let some of them sell with me still, but we'll just arrange some stuff. But I'm not gonna be actively like looking for vendors temporarily, because originally that was the plan. Like by spring, I was hoping that I could welcome like at least 2 new vendors who are outside my friend circle, just so I could offer more varieties of plants to my buyers. But the thing is, it's not happening because I don't want to stress about it anymore. We should proceed to dealing with our plant chores. We are now going to prop them in water. I'm sure you guys have seen my ways already of how I prop in water. Of course, we're gonna get our bin. I feel like this is so hot. I'm at the floor, by the way, and then this table is like so low. But we'll make it work. So I like using this. This is like a tray where, the vials for blood tests or something, they put it here. I'm sure you've seen this if you've got your blood test, like, before. Okay, so there you go. I like using this tubes, or like floral tube You know, when you buy roses, like a bouquet of roses, sometimes there are tubes at the bottom. It's this one. And I'm gonna put a link on the description. I just got this from Amazon, I believe. But if there are any ways I could find it cheaper, I'm probably going to grab them. But for now, because I bought a lot from Amazon, so I don't need any of them yet. Wait, let me just show it to you better. Because the bin is a little tall for my short arms. Okay, so I'm just gonna put them there. I always make sure to put a lot of like space because in a way they need it. I reuse this as long as it's still, you know, okay, still clean. But they're relatively very cheap, so if you feel like tossing them after one use, why not? But for me, my process in propagation is that as of lately, I just let them root into water for about 2 weeks. That should be fine. That should be like enough time for them to develop like baby roots, very tiny roots, and that's enough. After that, that's when I move them to the media of my choice, which is the Psycho Prop mix in the Prop Studio. It's available there. It's a mix of vermiculite and perlite, and I already explained it on my past videos why I love that for rooting. It's because it's the perfect balance of water retaining media, which is the vermiculite, and also a very aerated media, which is the perlite. So perfect balance. I don't know, I find it so fast. Like when I prop my plants in that media, in that kind of mix of media, they root so fast. It's crazy. That's why I called it the Psycho Prop mix. It worked for me, and we got a couple of good feedback for those people who have tried it. So yeah. Okay, some of them, okay. Ooh, this one. This one is so nice. I'm gonna put you there. Sometimes when I feel like they are not going to fit these tubes, I just don't force it anymore. Know what I mean? So like this one is good. Okay, you'd be there. This one. Oh, this one I can chop. I enjoy this a lot when I'm propagating, like, you know, more chops. Oh, we have a couple of this. So I do have tubes like this, and I'm probably gonna use it for them. Yeah, I'm gonna use it for them to save space. That's also something that I like doing whenever I'm propagating. I try my best to like save space. I'm going to look for more of this because I do have a lot of this. Okay, I'm back, and I was able to get a few, and also other type of vessels. I don't know, I just thrifted this. Sometimes I pass by Value Village and I just grab whatever I could that I think is going to be useful. I'm not putting water just yet. I'll just do that all together later. Okay. Ooh. So we have this. This is Pubic Calyx, Pink Silver Gold. This is the Wilbur Graves China. I'm gonna put them somewhere here first for now so that I won't like knock them off. If you're new here in this channel, and in case you're wondering why do I keep on propagating my stuff, I mean, it's not only because I have a shop. The main reason why I now have a shop is because I needed to propagate my plants over and over again because my space is very limited. So if you don't want a big plant, obviously you will have to resort to like chopping and chopping. But when you're going to chop, are you going to toss it? Are you going to like, I mean, potentially you could give it away, and I've done that. I think most of my friends have almost all of the plants that I have. I'm talking about Hoyas though, because these are the only plants that I could propagate well, and begonias. So potentially you can just give it away, right? And I've done my part. I've done that. I give my friends the Hoyas that they want. So what about the rest? And obviously you want to make extra money so you could buy, you know, more other plants that you want. So that's what we're doing. Oh my god, this is so hard to propagate. I'm gonna deal with you later. For the others, let's see. Lacunosas are always so fun to propagate. Something that I want to try this time though, so you guys already know my process is that I would propagate them in water and then move them to the psychoprop mix. But this time I want to do it in moss because I want to be able to ship at least to USA, and we already know that one of the requirements is phytosanitary permit. And although I've already learned how to get that, I asked a couple seller friends and they willingly taught me how. But the thing is, your plants need to be like shippable, like easily shippable. And what does that mean? It means that, I mean, I could potentially grow them still in the media that I wanted, but that means I will have to clean them. I would have to remove them from that media when it's about time to ship, if ever someone from the US order my plants. So that's a lot of work, not only for me, but also the plant will undergo so much stress being disturbed from its media. Meanwhile, if I grow my plants directly, I mean the propagation only, okay? Meanwhile, if I grow my plants directly to moss, a very clean moss, sphagnum moss, it would be easier because that's okay for them. As long as there's no soil and other medias, even though perlite is not soil, vermiculite is not soil, they would still make you clean it. So, might as well just use moss directly. And the thing is, the challenge now for me is that I am not a fan of using sphagnum moss. So we'll have to see about that. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of remembering which did you chop the most so that you could just prop them all together in one vessel. But sometimes, especially the small leafer, it could be easier for to be propped. Oh, I think we don't have any space anymore in here. Yeah, we're done here. Okay, so I'm gonna put water. I have water underneath this table. I have a huge bucket of water, and I'm just gonna I don't know, I've just developed this process that kind of works for me, so okay, so back to what I was saying. I honestly forgot, but I know I'm talking about growing things in moss. I'm just going to try first and see if it's really doable. If not, and if I basically give up on growing them there, if I don't like it and I needed to just go back to growing them into my usual media, and then it looks like I won't be selling to the US. It's not really, you know, I don't really have to because, you know, I'm okay with shipping just locally, but you guys are asking for it. And I feel bad. I feel bad. I'm getting so much support from other people who are outside Canada. I love you guys for that. I'm very grateful. So it would have been nice. Honestly, it would have been nice if I could ship there, you know, just to share my plants. Sometimes it's not even for like the fact that I'm gonna sell. How about trades, right? It's gonna be fun. Oops. So yeah. The reason why I put water after instead of like putting water on the vessel before putting the plants is because I needed to be sure to see where the stems are at, because I don't want to put them in a vessel with like a lot of water that could potentially reach the leaves and it might rot. So sometimes the leaves make it impossible for the plant to be, I don't know, to be propagated. Okay, this one is gonna hold better, so we'll do this here. So sorry for the leaves that might potentially get damaged. I'm doing this for the better. Okay, I think this is going to work. Oh wow, I'm out of tubes. I need to order some more. Sometimes when I feel like I have a lot of props of the plant, I lose the interest to still propagate them. But really, I don't know where I'm going to take them. And the thing is, I don't have a lot of friends who are into Hoyas. It's crazy. I feel like everyone around me are mostly into anthuriums. I wish I could meet more people who are interested in Hoyas because I just love them. I don't even know how many videos I have in this channel that are about Hoyas. The fact that I have like an entire millspo full. When I say full, I literally don't have any space anymore. And I even expanded to other cabinets, so I would say that's quite a lot. I'm acknowledging it now that I do have a lot of Hoyas. And yeah, I wish I could share it with more people. But yeah, not everyone like Hoyas, so it is what it is. You just gotta find someone who will buy them. Ooh, I chopped some of my favorites. I have a couple that are like very, very small leafers. I'm out of vessel. Where am I going to prop this? Okay, I managed to like look for a couple more that still has space. My back hurts already. Aww. You guys, while you're young, and if you can take care of your body, do it. Because you're gonna regret it later on. I abused myself in terms of like, you know, health. Because I started working at a very young age, you know, back at home in the Philippines. So now my body's complaining. Sometimes I wish I would know what you guys want me to talk about. Like, I should do a Q&A. Like, maybe I could leave the question sticker on my Instagram. I don't know. Do you guys want that? Do you guys want to ask anything? Are you even interested? Oh, whatever. Because sometimes I'm just doing chores and just saying a lot of things. But of course, I wish I'm saying things that you guys are actually interested in instead of me just yapping about random things. I'm literally left with the small leafers that are kind of hard to propagate. I mean, it's not hard, but the size is kind of like tricky. So I need to be smart about it. Okay, here we go. Where do I put them? Oh, we still have this. Okay, maybe. Like, I'm talking about what I have right now, or we have a serpents. We have a bunch of tangchongensis. I hope this works though. I need to order the tubes and maybe extra trays. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that, because the thing is, I'm trying my best to limit myself in propagating. Like, this is one of my biggest propagation. I think I've propagated more, but you know, my point is I don't want to exceed to the point that I would be needing more trays or bins, because that means I will be needing more space for them once I move them to a media, let's say like moss, or if I go back to the psychoprop mix, whatever. So for now, this is good. Ooh, we actually managed. I do have a couple of plants over here, but I need to, they are rooted, but I think I'm gonna give them a good drink first. Oh, this is the Laconosa mint coin that I removed from the trellis because I remember saying that I want them trailing. Okay, why did I not pot them right away? Okay, that's my fault. That's my fault. By the way, I'm just putting them in water, like pure water, literally from the faucet. And I'm gonna give them nutrients later on, like when I top up, like maybe in a week. I don't give them nutrients right away because we don't want them to be in shock. That's just me. I don't know if that's actually a thing. When it comes to my process about these things, I don't like giving them a shock in a way. So I tend to do things slowly. I find that it works better than if I rush things. I find that works better for me than when I rush things. I think we're good. Everyone got their spots already, and I'm gonna put them on the shelves. I don't know where exactly, but we'll make it happen. Oh, look at this one that I missed. And it's something that I am going to restart for myself. Such a shame. So I managed to find a space on my shelves for them. It's just one bin anyways. It's not a lot. I just had to move a couple things. And here they are. They will be here for 2 weeks or more. I'm not in a rush, and I'm not really in a rush to like put them up on the website. Like I said, I think I really want to wait for them to root first. So that's just part of the first few steps, you know, propagate them in water, wait for them to root, and then move them to a media once they're ready. The others are here because it's only just one tray. It's just here. Let's see if they would really grow and recover, because some of them are sad, but that's normal when you propagate, you know, the leaves will be sad. So I think we're done with our Hoya chores for today. Thank you for joining me, and I'm going to see you on the next video.